Y'all like my hat? I made it myself. I crocheted it by myself. I'm crafty. What's up, everybody? My name is Yasminda, but everybody calls me Yaz, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I decided to start a reaction channel because it seemed fun to do, and it is fun to do, and I'm going to continue to give videos for you. That's not what I said the first time. I don't rewatch my videos after I record. I just record, and then edit. So I'm not sure how I said it. But anyway, today we're going to check out a video by The Heavy. And it's going to be celebrities shutting down disrespectful interviewers. And I for one love seeing this because people are so bold. Like, they're so bold. Like, they will come out straight up and out just ask you any motherfucking thing with no shame. So I like to see them get shut down. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Sometimes, celebrities just have to put rude interviewers in their place. Like when Matthew McConaughey had a tense face-off with Joy Behar after she interrupted him just to insult his close personal friend, tennis champion Novak Djokovic.
I was happy to be in his box, got to sit behind his parents, which was really awesome to see them when he brings them up and where they started.
Anti-vaxxer? I believe
An anti-vaxxer?
I believe so, yeah. Just so you know.
Things only got worse.
Why the fuck is that even important? Why would you ask him that? Like, that was such a stupid ass question. Because what importance is that? He's probably on there promoting a movie or a project he got going on, and she come with the dumbass question. That was stupid.
When McConaughey's political aspirations came up, with Behar nearly derailing the actor's campaign before it even began.
Do you think you could get elected in Texas being anti-gun?
Do I think I could get elected in Texas being anti-gun? One thing about if me in politics is to give you a direct statement right there is be playing a game that I'm not interested in playing.
Okay.
To give you a direct statement right there.
Right, yeah. Don't all of a sudden don't want to answer to the question. No one told you to ask it, you freaking idiot. That's why he did that so clean, so nice and polite and demure, so cute and mindful. He was just like, I'm on TV, so I'm gonna say this way. But in other words, shut the fuck up.
At that moment, McConaughey's aggravation became unmistakable, much like Tom Cruise's reaction when an interviewer posed intrusive questions about his then recent divorce from actress Nicole Kidman.
I remember when this happened because I'm born 91 and shut up, mind your business. But yeah, I remember when this happened because it was like the most devastating thing that happened to his career. After he divorced Nicole Kidman, it was kind of like, I'm not sure how. I don't think was the divorce very public and nasty. I don't remember, but I gotta look it up. But I know it was like a really big thing. Like, people wouldn't stop talking about it to the point where his movie started to decline a little bit, and it was kind of like we didn't know what was going to happen with Tom Cruise. But I just wanted to say I remember this. Shut up.
The love of your life.
What do you mean, Peter?
You were married for 10 years.
Listen, we raised children.
After failing to read the room, the interviewer continued with yet another prying question, prompting Cruise to decisively shut him down.
And do you have a relationship where you talk, it's a parenting relationship, and talk professionally about each other's work?
Listen, here's the thing, Peter. Yeah. You're stepping over a line now. You're stepping over a line. You know you are.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose they're questions, Peter, that people want to know.
Peter, you want to know. Take responsibility for what you want to know. Don't say what other people. This is a conversation that I'm having with you right now.
You're right.
Okay. So I'm just telling you right now. Okay?
Oh.
Just put your manners back in.
Nevertheless, few celebrities have endured greater public humiliation than actress Lindsay Lohan, who was openly mocked about her personal and legal troubles during this widely criticized interview.
I remember when she, like, growing up, she used to get into like she was in mad shit. She was in mad scandals, mad public everything, and it was kind of like, what's going on with Lindsay Lohan? Because Jesus Christ, I don't know what happened between Mean Girls and then, well, actually no, even then she was getting into shit then too. So it was just like, it was like getting a little scary for her. It was like, what is going on?
David Letterman.
Aren't you supposed to be in rehab now? Oh, and how long will you be in rehab?
I remember that. Oh my God, that was so disrespectful. That was so disrespectful. That is rude. That is, I mean, I get it. It's a late night TV show. It's probably comedy. It's probably like, like that dark humor, but that was disrespectful.
3 months.
How many times have you been in rehab?
I wouldn't even answer.
And how will this time be different? What are they rehabbing, first of all? What is on their list? What are they going to work on when you walk through the door?
We didn't discuss this in the pre-interview.
No.
The actress appeared on the show to promote her upcoming movie,
Right,
but
that's
found
what I'm saying. Like, people be going on there trying to promote their projects or what they got going on, and people just be bold and asking unrelated, mad personal questions. And it's just like, wow, y'all don't have no shame at all. Y'all just need the story that bad. And then you get humiliated. Because I wouldn't have answered a goddamn thing. I'd have been like, take this mic off of me. Again, the smallest of inconveniences. And even rude. You too rude. You know where I stand at. You know how, you already know. I said it too many times.
Herself desperately trying to steer the interview back on track as Letterman persistently made cruel jokes at her expense.
You have to be in rehab May 2nd. Are you going to be there? You'll be there, right? Who's taking you to rehab? You don't want to talk about that either, right?
Oh, God.
When you go to the rehab, what do they do?
Why
is he not reading the room?
We have to what?
Let's stay on the positive.
Oh,
aside from that side of the positive.
Yeah. All right.
Come on now.
Things got so bad that Lohan was actually on the verge of tears, with her voice noticeably shaking as she struggled to maintain her composure.
No, but I don't want people to think that I'm making a joke of that.
No, you shouldn't make a joke
I'm not.
because this could be good for you. It will be good for you.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah. Have you been to this place?
No, it's not like a joking matter.
No.
But the bullying doesn't stop there, as actor Jonah Hill has faced numerous jokes about his weight in various interviews over the years.
Jonah, do you think it's important to be unattractive to be funny? Can skinny people be funny?
What the man? You know, I don't understand. Can you just ask him?
I love Jonah because every time someone comes at him like that, he's quick with it. He responds the correct way. He responds what he's supposed to respond. I don't know why everybody's so like timid and just on TV. No, Jonah gonna give it to you. Like, I don't care how it makes me look. I could be a butthole, I could be an asshole, so what? But you not about to talk to me like that. Cause why you asking me that dumbass question? That is stupid.
A normal question.
Are you the fat guy in Hollywood still? Or is everybody like look at you and they're like, oh wow, this is great, now you're healthy?
Do you have any other questions that are smart?
First of all, you smell good, which is surprising.
Why is that surprising?
I don't know. I just wouldn't think of a guy who would have a nice scent on, and it
That's
seems
such a I'm gonna really work hard to not take that as a shot. You know what I mean?
Similarly, Mad Men's Christina Hendricks hates it when interviewers make comments about her body, with the actress once even shutting down an interview over such a remark.
What's wrong with her body?
An inspiration as a full-figured woman. What is the most inspiring story that you can remember where you've inspired someone? I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Despite the awkward moment, the host would make yet another attempt to discuss the actress's figure. However,
curvy.
this time, Hendricks firmly puts her in her place.
You've been known as an inspiration for women as being a full figure. What is the most?
I mean, you just said it again. It's just sort of.
But when it comes to shutting down inappropriate questions, perhaps no one does it better than Tom Hardy, whose 2015 exchange with an intrusive reporter spread like wildfire online.
Your own sexuality seems a bit more ambiguous. Do you find it hard for celebrities to talk to media about their sexuality?
What on earth are you on about?
Despite his visible agitation, Hardy kept his cool, with many commending the actor for the way he assertively set boundaries around his personal life.
But what is your question?
I was wondering if you find it difficult for celebrities to talk about their sexuality.
I don't find it difficult for celebrities to talk about their sexuality. Are you asking me about my sexuality?
Sure.
Why? Thank you.
Okay.
But if you thought that clip was cringe-inducing,
That was
just wait
cringe.
until you see how
was
Hardy
secondhand
handled another
embarrassed.
disrespectful interviewer in this next painfully awkward segment.
I have a question for Tom Hardy. Tom, I'll preface my remarks by saying that I have 5 sisters, a wife, a daughter, and a mother, so I know what it's like to be outgunned by estrogen. But I just wanted to ask you, as you were reading the script, did you ever think, why are all these women in here? I thought this was supposed to be a man's movie.
No. Not for 1 minute. That's kind of obvious.
Hardy's co-star in The Dark Knight Rises, Anne Hathaway, would also have to silence a rude reporter
right,
who
he played
appeared to have an
Bane.
unusual fixation on her physical fitness.
You are in phenomenal shape.
Thank you.
You're very
Gracious.
You're always in great shape, but you had to make sure you were in perfect shape for this one, didn't you?
It wasn't about being in perfect shape. It was about being able to do the stunts and the fighting perfectly.
Right.
As the interviewer
exactly.
persisted in questioning Hathaway about her physique, she grew increasingly
I
frustrated.
would too. 'Cause
Is
what
there
the
a
hell are
certain
you
regimen-
even asking me? What are you saying? What are you What are you on about? What are you saying to me? What question are you actually asking me? Are you asking me what my diet plan is? Are you asking me like what questions about my body are you asking? I know it's something referring to my body, but why? Let's not what? Can we talk about the movie? People, she's not quick enough.
I mean, you put yourself through in terms of the diet, the workout. What is the feline fitness regime?
A lot. It's all the boring stuff that no one ever wants to do. It's just watch what you eat and get yourself to the gym.
Any particular
Are you
workout?
trying to lose weight?
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's asking for someone. Like, what advice do you have? Like, I'm really interested. What do you do? Like, oh my God, where'd you get your hair done? What did they do? Oh my God, who'd you get it by? What's their name? That's what it sounds like. And it's also just being like, that's a stupid man question. I feel like that's a dumb man question. Like, a man wrote that question to ask her that. Like, that is dumb. Because women don't want to know that. People who are fans of Batman do not give a fuck. They just want to know, can she whoop ass like Catwoman can? Because Catwoman she be putting paws. See what I did? She be putting paws on people. But no, that's a dumbass question.
Deal, man. You look great.
No.
No, seriously. We have to talk
I like how
about
she
this.
flipped that.
What do you want? Are
Yeah.
you trying to fit into a cat suit?
Yet it would
I
be
like
the
how she flipped that.
notoriously hot-tempered chef, Gordon Ramsay, who would unleash his wrath on a gotcha journalist, attempting to ambush him with photos of an allegedly unsatisfactory steak served at one of Ramsay's restaurants.
It's really weird for you to give me a piece of paper, and when you say, am I satisfied that it's a good steak, you have to be a little bit more honest with me on that one. What are you trying to get at?
Ramsay confronted the reporter for the underhanded tactic and expertly explained why ordering a steak well done is just plain wrong.
But you asked the steak to be cooked well done.
And these are well done steak.
Oh, come on. What is this? I mean, where can you, I mean, keep on rolling. For legal reasons, this is absolutely crucial. But how sad is this, that you asked for a steak to be cooked well done, okay? Now, whatever quality of beef it is, it's gone past any form of taste when you've cooked it well done. So you present me with a picture, God bless you, and you say, is that right? I don't eat steak well done. That's your prerogative because you're the customer. But unfortunately, you're never going to identify the quality of a beef when the steak is well cooked. So I'm really sorry to piss on your bonfire, but it's a bit of a stupid question.
Yeah.
Thank you. Can I give you a paper back?
Not can I give it back to you? Yeah,
It was
he
an
got
intelligent interview.
Things got highly personal in this.
that last part. That last part, he was done. He got like, you know, the fact that he had to read the interviewer like that and educate him, I would be done with the interview too. Because thought that was going to be an intelligent interview. No, dumbass questions.
This next interview, when actor Michael B. Jordan recognized a reporter who just so happened to be a former classmate who had bullied him before he rose to fame.
And we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
The corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure. So you did not hear me say cry. I said we used to make fun of the name. But yeah, he is obviously killing things out here.
The situation somehow got even more awkward when Jordan's Creed 3 co-star Jonathan Major showed up, with the interviewer quickly making him uncomfortable.
Isn't this the sexiest man show off right here? Who's the sexiest man? Because now let's.
This next clip is undoubtedly the most bizarre, as Jim Carrey would completely shut down a reporter attempting to interview him at New York Fashion Week 2017, with the actor launching into a rant that has since become infamous.
I love him because he he'll just say it. He'll just say whatever. Like he's professional, but at the same time, you think he's joking around, but he's dead serious. That's what I like about it.
There's no meaning to any of this, so I wanted to find the most meaneningless thing that I could come to and join. And
look at her face.
And here I am.
Look at her face. Her face. She's
you gotta admit it's
insulted.
completely meaningless.
Although the reporter tried to provide context for the event to Carrie, he would scoff at her explanation, expressing his disbelief in fashion icons or in anything else for that matter.
Well, they say they're celebrating icons inside.
Celebrating
Do you believe
icons.
in
Boy, that is just the absolute lowest aiming, possibility that we could come up with. It's like icons. Do you believe in icons? I don't believe in personalities. I don't believe that you exist. I don't believe in icons. I don't believe in personalities. I believe that peace lies beyond personality, beyond invention and disguise, beyond the red S that you wear on your chest that makes bullets bounce off. I believe that it's deeper than that. I believe we're a field of energy dancing for itself.
No, leave the mic right there. You wanted to interview him. No one told you to go up to him.
Carrie later explained that his erratic behavior stemmed from an existential crisis he experienced that year, during which he grappled with his sense of identity.
Who did?
There is no me.
There's no you.
No.
We're not here. This is a dream.
There's just things happening. And there are clusters of tetrahedrons moving around together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's happening in our world right now? Because there is a lot of news that actually is relevant that's not
She's an idiot.
Here's the
uplifting.
thing. It's not our world.
None
That's
of this
the
is
key.
real?
Nope.
So you're just passing
We don't
through.
matter. We don't matter.
Oh, wow.
There's the good news.
Okay.
In this next painful clip, you'll see a reporter attempting to flirt with actress Megan Fox, only for her to uncomfortably shut it down.
I don't know if there's I don't know if there's a man alive who's not in love with you in some way.
You're so silly.
You know what am I really?
You're a silly man.
No, I'm not silly at all.
You're a silly man in a checkered shirt.
I am not. Wow.
This interview has not aged well, as Fox has since openly addressed her experiences with objectification in Hollywood.
Yeah, because she's pretty. Like, she is gorgeous. Hold on. She is gorgeous. She is beautiful. But when people who claim to be professionals, like reporters and, journalists and stuff, they're supposed to be professional. There's a certain amount of professionalism that they're supposed to show. And yes, people did used to fangirl over her. Guys were crazy about her. But you as a professional, you're supposed to hold yourself to some kind of standard so that you're not because you might be able to interview her again if you maintain yourself a certain way. But now you'll never get another interview again. And probably nobody will want to talk to you after that, because just don't be stupid. Don't be rude and don't be stupid. If you're starstruck, just say that. But that question, he could have kept that to himself. There was no need for him to say. That's why she came at him. You're a silly in the checkered shirt. But you have on a checkered shirt.
The jacket looks great. I don't know what you're talking about, but every woman in here is gonna like that. Please, you wore a jean vest.
Oh, dude.
Right.
And speaking of interviews that aged poorly, back in Nude.
The major thing that's changed since you were here last?
Yes.
I have now seen you naked.
That was so uncalled for and rude. That was so not needed. That was so not needed. Jesus Christ. I hope she read him. I hope she gave him what he was looking for. Please let her.
I'm so sorry about that.
I have seen you naked.
Were you able to sleep afterwards?
Why
are you looking down?
This was later followed by allegations of sexual misconduct against Matt Lauer in 2017, leading to his unceremonious dismissal from NBC News.
I watched it last night. It is a lot of fun. Did I mention you have a nude scene in this movie?
Pretty much from the time you opened your mouth. Yeah.
Sandra Bullock. Come back more often.
No, not after this interview.
Now, when it comes to interviews, actor Joaquin Phoenix is notoriously hesitant to engage with the press, often displaying his frustration with repetitive questions throughout his media tour for the 2019 film Joker.
Yo, he did a phenomenal job with that movie. I mean, Heath Ledger will always be my Joker, but he did a really good job with that. He did a really good job.
The movie obviously is about the Joker, but it goes beyond that. It's really about the mental state he was in. Can you tell me a little bit about what research or what kind of what you did to prepare for this? Because this was really an intense
fidgeting like that?
What was kind of the process of getting into that mindset?
Isn't this old news? Isn't this old news? Didn't I feel like I've talked about this for 6 months.
Phoenix initially dismissed the question as old news before eventually offering a sarcasm-fueled response.
And thank you so much for asking that question. My publicist is telling me I need to go home.
And speaking of bad questions, director Quentin Tarantino once flipped out on a reporter who asked him if he believed movies had the potential to incite real-world violence.
But why are you so sure that there's no link between enjoying movie violence and enjoying real violence?
I'm going to tell you why I'm so sure. Do not ask me a question like that. I'm not biting. I refuse your question.
Why?
Because I refuse your question. I'm not your slave and you're not my master.
Right.
You can't make me dance to your tune. I'm not a monkey.
I can't make you answer anything. I'm asking you interesting.
I'm saying I refuse.
Okay, well, no, I was just asking you why. That's fine.
After his explosive exchange with Tarantino, one might assume that interviewer Krishnan Guru Murthy had learned his lesson. However, he later found himself in a heated confrontation with actor Robert Downey Jr.
First of all, do not fuck with Robert. Leave Robert Downey Jr. alone. He's gonna take your ass and he's gonna hand it to you. Y'all don't fuck with it. I think people realize that, and I think they stop doing it after some time because he will run you over. He's not letting you get away with shit.
By ambushing him with an unexpected question about his political views.
What I'd really like to ask you about a quote you gave to the New York Times. And I don't want to pry, so if you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. But what you said to the New York Times once was, it was after your incarceration.
You look confused.
You said, you can't go from a $2,000 a night hotel suite to a penitentiary and understand it and come out a liberal. Does that mean you're not a liberal, or that you came out of prison not being liberal?
Are we promoting a movie?
Despite RDJ's efforts to remain diplomatic, his blood boiled when Krishnan started delving into his personal life, leading to an unforgettable response.
You've talked in other interviews again about your relationship with your father and the role of all of that.
Oh my God!
The dark period.
How rude!
And taking drugs and drinking and all of that.
So rude!
And I just wondered whether, you think you're free of all of that? Or whether that's...
I'm sorry, I really don't. What are we doing?
Right!
Well, I'm just asking questions, that's all.
Right.
Okay, that's okay.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bro, like for real, dismiss the whole thing. What? That was so disrespectful. That was mad rude. Ain't no, That was so uncalled for. Especially if he's there talking about a movie and that is so rude. That's rude. That's really rude. He was disrespectful. He need to lose his job. He don't need to interview nobody. And he not even asking, it's not like he's doing a journalism to the point where he's asking questions that the people want to know, like he gets to the story. He just being that was rude. That was so rude. He just being disrespectful because that was so unnecessary to bring up, especially if he's there promoting a movie. That was so uncalled for to bring up. Unless he's doing like a documentary type interview situation, there's no need to ask stuff. There's no need.
It's okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Thank you.
He tight. He is mad. He said, "Get this damn mic off of me."
Just getting a little Diane Sawyer.
No, look, I didn't want to do that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. would
Right.
later blast Krishnan, labeling him as a bottom feeder and stating, "We're promoting Avengers. A lot of kids are going to see it. This has nothing to do with your creepy, dark agenda that I'm feeling like all of a sudden ashamed and obligated to accommodate your weirdo shit."
Right, exactly.
It's always heartbreaking to hear about young talents whose lives were cut short.
But anyway, that's gonna be the video. Thank you guys for checking me out. Make sure you guys check out my other videos, and until the next time, I'll see you in the next video. If I say next one more time, bye.